On the guard matchup in this one with two incredible talents going head-to-head.
And we've been really spoiled with all of these guards that we get to watch. The league today has as much talent at the 1 and 2 as it ever has.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Murray is the shooting guard, Hunter the small forward. Down in the block, it's Okongwu and Capella. And it's Young in at the point. Drills the three-pointer.
He's smart at using the screen there to just create space. Young, very reliable in that pick and roll.
And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Young taking his time here. Shoots. It's hauled in by the Kings.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Now here's Murray. Sabonis sets the pick for Murray. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Sabonis with the steal. Herter with it. Young's there. The kick out to Barnes. Left side, Sabonis. The drive by Barnes.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Young, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, just exceptional focus on these hard finishes. Young welcomes getting physical on the way up.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And the way Trae Young, GA, is the focus of this offense. The numbers just pile up.
Yeah, I mean, they run so much through him. His usage rate is off the charts. Led the entire league in total points and total assists in 2022. And that hadn't been done in 49 years.
Just 2 to shoot. And stolen by Hunter. The Hawks have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And you can see Young's confidence and leadership growing each season. He knows he belongs, and now it's about contending for championships.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with Mike Brown.
Thanks, Kevin. He thinks the big issue for them is to make things difficult inside. He understands that their opponent has a physical presence, but he wants his guys to match that physicality or surpass it. Obviously a tough order to fill, but they have to do it.
Thanks so much, David. Now, here's Fox. Murray for three. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Barnes against Hunter. Capella, the pass to Okongwu. He kicks it to Hunter. Okongwu with the screen for Hunter. Pass to Young from the arc. That shot, no good. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Here's Herter. Rebounded by Capella.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
It's Young on the wing. Guarded by Fox. Murray, the pass to Hunter. Murray sets a screen for Hunter. Shot clock at 5. Capella trying to free himself up. And it's Murray, that time on the assist by Hunter.
He has no problem going in there with the big trees because Murray is focused on that possession.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento. There's a minute 47 left in the first quarter.
And the Kings look a whole lot different now than they did for most of the 21-22 season. And they were changes that had to be made.
Now Young. He's got 7. Nice move. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. The Kings trail by 5. Now when a team suffers a playoff drought like the Kings have, Greg, you can expect some major moves.
And you just hope they can find some stability, Kevin, moving forward. This is a team that's gone through 12 head coaches since the last time they made the playoffs.
Now, here is Young. Passes it to Murray. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter. Hunter, no one around him. A putback, and it's put back up and in by Capella.
And that's Capella getting rewarded for his effort on the glass. Love when that kind of hustle pays off.
Fox passes to Sabonis. Fires the three. Fox, no good.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
What a look. Young providing the dime. A really unselfish player.
Takes it inside, and that one is good.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Young with the ball. 11 seconds left in the first. Clock at 6. Fires from deep. Can't hit that one. Back from outside, and that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks heading to the bench with a... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
On the court right now for the Hawks, we've got Saddiq Bey. Griffin out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Collins, and it's Fernando in at the 5. Monk, the pass to Lyles. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. When you think of backcourt offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
Now Monk, following Bogdanovich's three-point attempt. Inside, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, GA?
Thank you, Kevin. Domantas Sabonis is one of the best passing big men in the league. He said, sharing the ball is contagious. Everyone feels confident and knows they'll get touches, which makes the game fun. That can build chemistry on a young team. Kevin?
And David, we know how important that is. And we thank you for your report. The Hawks leading by 8. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
The D just couldn't anticipate Bogdanovich's shot there. He catches them by surprise with the pull-up.
AGA, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just need to be more consistent, Kevin. It seems they can beat anyone on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things in the future. And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. He's got 5. Over to the left wing. Griffin looking around. 2 points. That one goes. Griffin's got the lead up to 11 now for the Hawks.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Bey finds Collins. Back to Bey. Collins in the post. Covered by Mitchell. Tries to keep it alive. And finished off by Collins.
Becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chance opportunities.
Monk, no one around him. Off target from three-point range. Atlanta leading by 13.
2 minutes remaining.
In the corner, Bey with it. Outside Bogdanovich. And again, it's Atlanta.
Bogdanovich is a very consistent shooter from the field. He's got great mechanics and can just pepper you with shots.
Now, here's Monk. Here's Lyles. Again, the miss by the Kings.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Bogdanovich looking around. Over to the wing. Bay against Mitchell. Back to Bay. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Timeout called by the Kings. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. The Kings trail by 17. Outside, Fox. And there's the call on John Collins. That is his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta.
Substituting on the court.
Sabonis finds Murray. Fox with it. To halt the run. And yes, it's good.
Yes, sir. Fighting through the bump. Now trying to finish the three-point play.
And guys, how about the scoring of De'Aaron Fox?
The scoring ability of Fox is off the charts, continuing to perfect his craft while also seeing his rebound numbers go up. That's how you become a reliable, complete guard in this league.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Here's Okongwu. Young up top, guarded by Fox. 4 on the shot clock. And Trae Young gets the 3. Young's got 10 points in the game.
And we know Young is supremely confident from range and knocking down those 3 balls like it's no problem at all.
Now, here's Fox. Barnes outside. The Trae. It's hauled in by Trae Young. Right wing. From deep. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. All right, David, thank you.
Your Phoenix, 15. The Hawks, 31.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
The backcourt here will be Fox with Herter. Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. And it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Now, here is Young. He's got 13, and the Hawks getting another basket right there.
And tonight is why Young is an all-star. He's got incredible scoring ability. Trae can shoulder the load on that end.
Young against Sabonis. Sabonis sets the pick for Fox. Murray outside. Shot on the wing. Rebound, Atlanta. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight. Over the last few seasons, the Kings have been near the bottom of the defensive rating. And, GA, that is a problem.
Yeah, I think they've tried to address that a little in the draft, taking Davion Mitchell back in 21, but it's been a consistent issue in Sacramento.
A nice shot by Young.
And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Fox, no good. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. Takes the 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
The Hawks leading by 21. Young outside. And the layup is good. Young's got 9 points in the quarter.
A sneaky scorer in the lane. Young will give you a steady diet of floaters and off-balance shots that defenders just miss getting a piece of. Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. He's off on the second.
One of the fastest guys in the league. For Fox, it's about using his blinding quickness to his advantage on both ends of the floor.
Young outside, the three. The shot off that time. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Now here's Herter, defended by Young. Launches it. Good on the three-point shot. Herter's got 5.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big-time mistake.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. The Kings have made a lot of moves to shake up their roster. De'Aaron Fox says, I think the mood is definitely better. It's like a breath of fresh air. Getting a feel for each other and seeing the chemistry come to fruition is huge. Success isn't always immediate with trades and signings, so we look toward the future. Kevin, back to you.
That's all they can do. Okay, thanks, DA. Now here's Murray, following the missed shot by De'Aaron Fox. And here is Hunter. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Capella kicks to Young. 5 on the clock. Back to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
And one thing, Greg, we know Capella has always done. He plays to his strengths.
It's a great point, Kevin. Capella knows where he's best and really focuses on that. Can help the team with minimal touches on offense, but he really anchors the defense by not overextending.
They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
And he's good on the 3-ball. Murray's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
And they go to the intentional foul.
First team foul. Substituting on the court.
Here's Griffin. Fernando, the pass to Griffin. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Money from the wing. Bogdanovich has got 9. For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. The shot by Monk is no good. Atlanta's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. They get it back. Kicks it out to Collins. Davis against Griffin. Shot clock at 6. In the corner, Bay with it. 3-pointer. Connects from 3-point range. He's got 7.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Here's Griffin. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Hawks on top. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And for Sacramento, their shooting struggle is apparent. 37% from the field. On the court right now for the Hawks. Griffin out there at Bogdanovich. Then it's Sadiq Bey. Then it's John Collins. And it's Fernando in at the 5. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there. See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Pass to Lyles. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
It's on A.J. Griffin. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Hawks. Atlanta's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Bogdanovich wide open. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9. Bogdanovich has gone 5 of 9 shooting from the floor. Mitchell against Bogdanovich. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen. And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Monk, the pass to Davis. Now the pass to Holmes. And it's Lyles in the corner. 6 to shoot. And another 3 for Sacramento.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
Outside Bogdanovich. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Mitchell. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Outside Bogdanovich. Jacks up a 3. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
And this is why Bogdanovich has a permanent green light from the arc. Frankly, the team expects this from him.
Lyles no good. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Atlanta. Griffin passes to Bogdanovich, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Bruno Fernando. Okongwu comes in for Sadiq Bey. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for John Collins. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Griffin. Here's Fox driving the lane.
Yeah, Fox can be so slippery on the drive, making those little adjustments to get by the defense.
Murray looking around. Nailed from three-point land.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Lets it go with a 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Fox finds Sabonis. Back to Fox. It's stolen by Capella. And the call will be against Sabonis. That is his first foul of the game.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Trae Young, he's checked in for Bogdanovich.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Hawks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Bogdanovich.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Here's Herter. Back to Sabonis. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Check out Sabonis putting that size to work, getting the finish despite the contact.
To the paint. It's rebounded by Herter.
I'm not sure what happened there. His family's in the building. I don't know. You have to finish those.
Fox, no good. Smooth sailing for Atlanta. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Young fires away from outside. The Hawks again can't hit.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Now Fox. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.
Of a win tonight, Brent. It's been a struggle for both sides lately.
Yeah, on paper, not the best matchup that we've been able to call this year, BA, but one of these teams is going to get themselves out of hibernation, and who knows, might turn into a 4 or 5 game win streak.
So here's Portland's starting group. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. And it's Sharp in at the 3.
Another reminder that Damian Lillard can be explosive, and we love it.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Lillard. To the inside, Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
Yeah, Lillard seeking out his teammates, just trying to get it to the right guy. He was uncovered.
Murray passes to Barnes. Back to Murray. From downtown, inside. 6 to shoot. Here's Fox, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Yusuf Nurkic picks one up.
Well, guys, they say speed kills, and in this case, it kills defense. Fox just so quick with the ball.
And with that quickness, Fox is so difficult for defenses to contain, Brent.
Yeah, the one thing, BA, that I love is when De'Aaron picks a tough angle to match up against, because guys tracking him, they're going to lose a little bit of steam, and when he gets ahead, great decisions are made.
Now here's Lillard. Pass to Nurkic. Lets the 3 fly. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Nurkic has got 5 points.
Well, the team set up Nurkic so well there. He had plenty of space, calm and collecting.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Here's Lillard. To the paint. On the wing, Simons. Nurkic passes to Lillard. 3-pointer Sharp. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Herter with it, now guarded by Simons. The 3 is up. Rebound by the Trailblazers. To the middle. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Simons playing unselfish. That's going to help this team get in a great rhythm.
Here's Herter. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Pass to Grant. For 3, here's Lillard. It's rebounded by Sabonis. The Kings trailing. To the inside, Murray. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
That's unblockable unless they can get a bigger man on him. Got to learn your lesson.
Well, Brent, Portland has made a name for itself as a perennial contender.
Well, the recent success started with Dame, with the exception of his rookie year. They've made the playoffs every year since, except last year when he was hurt. So Lillard has single-handedly changed Blazers basketball. They're trying to space the floor there. You know, Nurkic did not hit a 3-point shot in his first 4 seasons in the league.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Lillard outside. Pass to Graham. Now here's Nurkic. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
Well, weighing around 290 pounds, I'm not sure contact is really going to affect Nurkic.
The three from Barnes. First shot won't go. The Trailblazers have got 7 of 8 in the basket. Uses the glass on the layup. Sharp's got 5.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Will it go? Offensive rebound, Sabonis. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
Yeah, Sabonis just cleaning the board, taking care of business. That's just too easy if you're the defense.
Oh, a really deep three that time. Lillard's gotten his second bucket of the game.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting. And tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
Portland has gone 4 of 5 from distance here in the first quarter. Fox against Lillard. 34 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. The fader. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. He's got 12.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Lillard fires away from way outside. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
Yeah, Damian Lillard, this is some Oaktown response. You make one, I got you back.
Here's Fox. Pass to Sabonis. 3-pointer. He can't hit that time. 3-pointer Sharp. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Yusuf Nurkic getting it done. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Trailblazers.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Here are the 5. Portland has to start the second. Nasir Little out there with Drew Eubanks. Then it's Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Johnson. And it's Reddish in at the 3. Now here's Johnson. Drives to the hoop. And Holmes with the block.
Putting the length to work. Holmes with the swat.
The 3 from Mitchell. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Mitchell's got 5.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around. Keep it moving. Try to get an assist on every bucket.
Pass to Thybulle. Just 5 on the clock. Inside. Intercepted. Davis against Reddish. Davis, the pass to Mitchell. Holmes, a screen on Johnson. It's Monk on the wing. High post Holmes. That one doesn't drop. Good work defensively by Thybulle. Portland leading.
During the summer of 2021, Rashawn Holmes signed a 4-year contract worth about $45 million. That's a pretty big prize for a guy coming out of a JUCO.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense. No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox is a competitor. He said, I want to win. I know there's more that I can do. Just trying to create a spark, some type of energy. You can talk about what you did in high school and college, but you have to take it to a totally different level if you want to be one of those guys in the league. Ryan?
Allie, thank you. Eubanks gets the bucket. Rashawn Holmes, a great example of perseverance.
And BA, if you've heard any of his story, which I know you have because you do the work, Holmes had a growth spurt late in high school. He went from 6'2 to 6'9. No major offers, goes to a JUCO, transfers to a D1 school. Not everyone is a 5-star recruit, but guys like Rashawn Holmes, they take their time, and the time is well worth it.
Reddish misses. Sacramento has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. And it's a completely new group for the Kings.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substituting on the
Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Launches a three. The shot that time not on target. So Sacramento will take it the other way. Pass to Herter, pulls up on the wing, and too long on the shot.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Here's Nurkic. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. And here's Lillard, three-pointer. Can't get it to go. He's made 3, he's missed 3 so far. Sabonis with it. Nurkic picks him up. Barnes against Lillard. Pass to Murray. Oh, and he got fouled on his way. And they stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls,
The previous play is under 2.
smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make...
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And he makes the first. Murray can score in a multitude of ways, Grant.
Oh, yes, he can, B.A. I mean, he can feast from the post, the mid-range, and the three-point line as well. He always plays under control at his own pace, and that's why he looks so fluid out there on the floor.
Again, the miss by Lillard. The Kings have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Fox. And Fox powers it home.
How about De'Aaron Fox just staying focused there with the finish? Controlled that one well.
And guess what, guys? I mean, one of the ways De'Aaron Fox improved his skills growing up was playing 2K, learning the NBA game on 2K. I love it.
Simons passes to Nurkic. Back to Simons. Nurkic a screen on Herter. Simons has the open look. Misses off the left iron.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Murray finds Sabonis. From the high post. Again, the Kings score.
Not something we see a ton of from Domantas Sabonis, but he focuses that time and gets it to go.
Lillard fires away from way outside. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And it's Sacramento's ball. They're on a 17-4 run. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Pass to Nurkic. Lillard outside. Just 3 on the clock. And he connects with a jumper. Lillard's got 10 points in the game.
And I think a coaching staff is okay when Lillard plays like this.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Trailblazers out in front. They lead by 2. And we'll be back right after this. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Without question, Jusuf Nurkic displaying his skills today.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Up front, it'll be Murray and Sabonis. Fox runs point with Herter by his side. And it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Now here's Fox, who is stolen by Lillard. Down low.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Murray passes to Sabonis. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. He's got 9, and the league has redefined the rules a bit regarding the gather step. Players getting more leeway. What do you think about that?
Well, I think guys, BA, are getting a little more creative in practicing that. I mean, they will adjust to the rule. That is one thing we've seen through the years with NBA players. And so in the offseason, if you can find a way to take advantage of a half a step more in order to gain advantage on a defender, I'm all for it until they change the rule back.
Now here's Fox. He's got 11. Here's the second effort. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Defensive foul.
And that one misses.
Well, Sabonis, such a huge asset to this team, plays the 4 and the 5 spot really well. Very good passer, and he's deserved the 2 All-Star appearances in the Eastern Conference.
For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. They kick it out to Murray. And here's Barnes. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And he recovers it. 3-pointer, Fox. That shot, no good.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Portland has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. 3-pointer Sharp. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency. And how about the impact that Sabonis has had thus far, Brent?
Well, the reliability, BA, is down there on the glass and doing the dirty work, trying to grab those boards and get some scrappy points in the paint. That's what Sabonis is all about. So he's got the entire package as an inside player.
And he drives in, and he dunks it down.
Highlight reel dribble move, and then the athleticism takes over.
Woo! Yep, he wasn't going to be denied there, showing all the skill. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Lyles, he's checked in for the Kings. The Kings trailing. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. And here's Sabonis outside. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox.
This is a huge bonus to have Sabonis drill a couple shots and add some offense to the attack.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, the Kings made a big trade last season to acquire All-Star Domantas Sabonis. It's clear they want to break from their lead-long playoff drought, and they're hoping he can help them do it. He said, quote, "It's exciting. I want to be here. We're going to fight and get wins." Back to you.
Yeah, they're all in, Allie. Thank you.
You got to keep the ball moving, and that time Herter's pass leads to an open look.
Well, Brent, this Kings franchise looking to turn things around. It's been years since they've contended.
Yeah, BA, you don't ever really want to get specific with win totals on a year, but how nice would it be for the Kings to hit that 40-win mark and try to get themselves into the postseason? Just hoping this recent coaching change will give them that boost to finally have some postseason basketball in Sacramento.
The basket counts, and one. He'll go to the line, a chance at a three-point play.
Yeah, Sabonis just taking that hit and finding a way to finish.
Second personal foul.
And the Blazers had been a mainstay of the playoffs for so long, up until last year.
Yeah, BA, they ended an 8-year streak by missing the playoffs. The franchise has had a lot of sustained success. They missed the playoffs just 15 times in their 50-plus years.
Now here's Fox. 13 points in the game. He gets it in there. Fox has got 4 points in the quarter.
Fox getting in, nifty scoring there, not hesitating inside.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And the Kings going with a whole new group out there. The shot by Johnson, no good.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
To the middle. Here's Holmes. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team, just fighting tonight.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside Murray. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Murray for the lead. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Murray's got 9 points.
Yeah, there was a lack of intensity in the first half, but these teams have now turned it up.
You asked for those hustle plays earlier in the game. We're seeing them now.
Get up there, young fella. Sometimes as a point guard, you got to take it yourself.
Well, it's okay to be selfish when you can flush it like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. They respect the decision-making from him out there.
It's been all... All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle. But you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2, and it's Sharp in at the small forward position. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I was able to listen in on the Kings head coach talk to his team during the break. He encouraged them to get out in transition. He said, quote, that team can be tough to score on when they set up in the half court. Let's push the ball at every opportunity. Back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And the dunk by Lillard.
And Lillard just has the quicks right there. If you give him any space, he's going to get in that gap.
Here's Fox. Count it. Now 8 for 13 with that basket.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Lillard against Fox. Tipped. Here's Nurkic. Now here's Lillard. The D's right on him. Back to Nurkic. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 6 assists now in the game. Here's Fox, and he banks in the layup. Fox has got 11 points here in the second half.
Tough matchup here, and Fox has it going right now. The lefty getting some room and making it happen.
Here's Sharp. He's guarded by Barnes. Sacramento grabs the miss. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Pass to Lyles. Right wing from deep. He buries it from 3. And now a 5-point Sacramento lead.
More and more improved floor awareness for De'Aaron Fox.
Here's Sharp. Sabonis with some nice D. The Kings have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Herder. Offensive rebound. Pass to Lyles. Fox with the ball. Now Sabonis. He's covered by Grant. Goes back up. It's rebounded by Grant. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Grant with a screen on Barnes. Back to Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Wow, Jeremy Grant, the evolution will be televised. Phenomenal at staying cool and collected in that big moment.
Back to Fox. Pass to Lyles. Now Fox. Outside Herder. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. Pure from three-point range.
Shot preparation is fantastic as Herder's able to get his feet set that time.
Lillard against Fox. Now here's Nurkic. Fires for 3. Barnes with the rebound.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
And there's 1:38 left in the final quarter. Here's Lyles. And the Kings with another three.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
A nice shot by Lillard.
The ability to stop there and pull up from any distance. That's why Lillard's defenders have sleepless nights.
And Sabonis the bucket on the assist from Fox. Fox has got 4 assists in the game. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter. Lillard against Fox. Back to Simons. Pass to Graham. Lillard outside. No good on the triple.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Fox with the ball. Back to Lyles from deep three-point range. Rebounded by Nurkic.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Lillard. And it comes off the front of the rim. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Left side Herter. Fox outside. Inside. Here's Sabonis. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. And now a 10-point Kings lead.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
And it's Fox missing. Here's Lillard. No good there. So the Kings win it. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
when you played, loved to face and play against?
Well, two of the guys that come to mind right offhand as far as backcourt players was Michael Jordan and Penny Hardaway. Love facing those guys. And then at the end of my career, I love watching Allen Iverson, not gardening.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. And it's Sharp in at the small forward.
How about that finish from Dame? Going up with force right there.
And Young, here we go. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time. Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
And Smitty, one player who's really improved in a very short amount of time is Anthony Simons.
Kevin, a dynamic guard who plays with a lot of confidence. He is especially lethal on the offensive end, and it's because he is capable of scoring from all three levels.
You know, Smitty, last year, the Hawks' top 4 leading scorers were all 24 or younger. That is amazing.
It is, Kevin, and at the top of that list is Trae Young. He's a player Atlanta can build around. It's a matter of finding the pieces to put around Young to complement his game.
For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Murray with the drive.
From the moment when he sticks his foot in the ground and puts his head down, DeJounte Murray is explosive and fast.
Murray against Lillard. And Simons has it in the corner. Kicks it out to Grant. There's 3 pointers off the mark.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's Young. Plays it up off the glass.
Another area where Young excels, using the dribble to create space for his shot.
Lillard against Murray. Lillard the pass to Grant. And here's Sharp. Nobody near Lillard. Kept alive. Here's Grant. Second shot opportunity. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
Pass to Okongwu. There's the double team with Grant. Lock at 6. Capella kicks to Young. Fades. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
This is Trae Young's game. Unbreakable confidence, quick release, unlimited range.
Shooting foul. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul.
The previous play
Make
is
it
under review.
a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which...
After review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
You know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Now, here's Nurkic. He kicks to Lillard. Portland needs to get off a shot. And again, it's the Trailblazers missing. Atlanta leading by 4. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Sharp, the pass to Lillard. Here's Grant. Pass to Sharp. They could use a bucket. And stolen by Hunter. Oh, here we go with Okongwu and nobody back. Shakes tricks him. He lays it in.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Jeremy Grant, part of a loaded second round of the 2014 draft.
Kevin, Jeremy signing a max contract, rare for a second rounder. Also in that 2014 second round draft, MVP, the Joker, Joe Harris, Jordan Clarkson, Spencer Dinwiddie. Wow, that second round proved to have some players.
And here's Young after Damian Lillard was able to get the three to go. Here's Murray. The pass to Capella. Hunter dishes to Murray. Kicks to Hunter. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. From downtown, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Trailblazers trail by 3. Here's Lillard driving in.
You guys can slice up the D like Lillard can. He's just so quick and so agile on the drive.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul. 24 seconds left to play here in the first. Young from outside. A rebound by Grant. Capella kicks to Okongwu. Young outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the feed to Okongwu. And it's Okongwu slamming it down.
The vision of Trae Young has on the floor is exceptional. He won't miss a guy who's that wide open.
And still a close game as the first quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
On the court for the Trailblazers, Little out there with Cameron Reddish. Then it's Johnson. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Eubanks in at the center position. On the free throw, no good. You look at the current stars in the league, Steve, and team compositions, it seems like the big man is truly back. Is it because he can do more things than just play down low?
Definitely, Kevin. They can dominate with their size, with rebounding and manning the paint offensively and defensively. But then now you have guys that can get out, start the break, finish the break, and knock down threes.
Reddish the pass to Little. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Little's got 5 now.
Something that Little is still working out. I like seeing him continue to take these threes.
Outside for Griffin. And the layup falls. Griffin's got his first 2 points.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Johnson, the pass to Eubanks. Johnson surveying the floor. Here's Little. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Atlanta. It's a 3-point game. And after several playoff runs, the Portland Trailblazers, Smitty, decided to shake things up.
The decision to deal key role players shows they wanted a change in direction. They felt like their team needed some changes. But it looks like they still are aiming to remain competitive.
Here's Johnson following the bucket by the Hawks. And Portland again with the bucket. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Johnson against Bogdanovich. Over Johnson. That one no good. And the Trailblazers going the other way. Back to Thybulle. On the wing, Johnson. Pass to Thybulle. He kicks to Reddish. Passes to Eubanks. It's picked off. And now Portland on the break. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. Now, the Blazers missed the playoffs last season for the first time in almost a decade. Coach Billups says, it's been a lot here so far, but I just know that I'm built for this. This is what I do, and it gives me the opportunity to stand up as a man to show that I can lead. I'm ready for it. Kevin?
I think he is, and he's embracing the challenge, which is fun to watch. David, thanks. Now, here's Lillard. 9 points in the game so far. And Nurkic gets it to go.
Nurkic, the big fella, showing his quick shooting ability.
Hawks have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter.
Quite the honor last year for Damian Lillard, getting named to the NBA 75th anniversary team.
Greg, it was a well-deserved acknowledgement of his skills. He's a perennial all-star who continues to do astounding things on the floor.
To the wing right side. Nobody near Nurkic. A miss that time would have put him up. The Hawks leading. Out to the wing. Here's Fernando. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 3 assists in the game. 1:11 left to play here in the second quarter. Oh, he launched that one from way outside.
You can tell Simons has this shot dialed in. He's a very accurate range shooter.
Bogdanovich inside. Grant on him. Simons surveying the D. Grant kicks to Nurkic. Pass to Lillard. For 3. Atlanta with the rebound.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Collins passes to Fernando. And Collins gets double-teamed. Bogdanovich wide open. Off target from outside. Portland trailing here. Lillard the pass to Simons. Nurkic a screen on Bogdanovich. And it's Simons missing. 1 second left. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You have to like what we've seen so far from Damian Lillard.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. Down in the block, it's Okongwu and Capella. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder.
Well, the Hawks have their centerpiece. Trae Young is that guy for them. But now they have to figure out how to surround him.
Simons makes it off the glass. Simons has got 5.
Listed at 6'4", but Anthony Simons has a 6'9" wingspan, and that length certainly helps him on the interior.
In the corner, it's Capella. They get it again. Okongwu's shot is good. He has 7.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
Simons finds Lillard. Grant outside. Back to Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Nurkic. No good on the 3. And for the Hawks, Smitty, their roster construction is something they are tinkering with right now.
They're not in a bad spot. It's actually a good spot to be in as a franchise. They know the makeup and direction of the team, Kevin. It's a matter of finding the right formula.
And the pass to Nurkic. Shoots over Capella and stolen by Okongwu. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. Here's Hunter. It's tipped. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Nurkic with it. Okongwu covering. Grant for three. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Aggressive closeout on a great jump shooter. That's how you defend against the three.
Young from outside sinks the three-pointer. Young's got the lead up to 6 now for the Hawks.
He does a good job of making quick reads and quick decisions off ball screens. Young always looking under control.
And it's sent back by Okongwu. Grant gets a wide-open look, and the call will be against Anthony Simon. That is his first foul of the game.
Sometimes it's just better to concede a rebound instead of fighting through the guy and getting called for over the back.
I will say I like the aggressiveness, but you hurt your team making poor decisions, and that was one of them.
Young dishes to Capella. The Hawks working the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Young in the corner. For the three. That's in there. Murray with the assist. And now a 9-point Atlanta lead.
The way Trae Young steps up on offense is terrific. He works hard to deliver for his team.
Here's the Hawks with the ball. They've scored 10 straight. Fires the three. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Oh, that's a real nice looking deep three ball there.
Hunter sets a screen for Murray. Pass to Capella. Young outside. All alone. Again, the Hawks score.
You know what? They've been on a nice run here. Have the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
I totally agree. They just can't be stopped. They're just firing on all cylinders.
And Smitty, we know with Clint Capella, one of his great skills is his pick and roll ability.
He is a great partner, Kevin, in the pick and roll set. Sets solid screens, draws help defenders, finishes strong. Guards love having Clint as the roller for them.
Drills it from outside.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
And you look at the loyalty Lillard has shown, stuck with the Blazers through thick and thin. It's why he is beloved in Portland.
The free throw is good from Lillard.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling, and the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Capella with a screen on Lillard. Young's shot is good. Young's got 23 points.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
.20 seconds left in the third quarter. Another three for Atlanta.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Hunter, no one around him. No good with the wing jumper.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Hawks. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The Hawks leading by 17 on the court for the Trailblazers. We've got Little. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Johnson. Then it's Cameron Reddish. And it's Eubanks in at the 5. Home in the paint. Here's Bay. Portland grabs the miss. Now here's Thybulle. He dishes it to Little. Shoots over Bay. Little can't hit. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Atlanta. 17-point lead, their biggest. from outside the arc, and the three ball is good. Bogdanovich has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Hawks. Johnson kicks to Thibault. Reddish with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Johnson outside. And that one's good. Eubanks. Eubanks got his first basket.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Passes it to Bogdanovich. To the middle. They swipe it. Johnson outside. Here's Thibault. Bay pulls it in. Atlanta leading by 18. A three from Bogdanovich. Little with the rebound. Here's Johnson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Seeing the floor much better. Little with an easy find right there.
Intercepted. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. And it's Little finishing it off.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Grady lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Trae Young.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said, this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. We'll see if they were listening, guys.
Thank you, David. Capella, the pass to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the five, even though he's a little undersized.
It's good.
Time after time, it's Dame, a prolific offensive player.
The Hawks leading by 12. And Young, here we go. Lillard with the rebound.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Hawks have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Hits the three-point bomb.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Here's Murray. Banked in off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 17.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter.
When Lillard gets set up like this, it's more or less over. He knocks down a lot of daggers.
Young outside. Atlanta gets it back in a new 14. Murray finds Young. Tries again. Yes, that goes in. Young's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Hawks.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Trae Young.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. 5 to shoot. Capella kicks to Okongwu. Young with no one around. Drills the three-pointer. Young's got 34.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. It's deflected. Lillard with it from deep. And they get it back. And stolen by Okongwu. Here's Murray. Lays it in off the breakaway.
I'll tell you, DeJounte Murray puts a lot of pressure on your defense, whether it's in half court or in transition.
And so Atlanta takes this one. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us.
And the Kings preparing for this road contest as they get off the bus. A group that is ready for tonight's challenge. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. And tonight, we've got the Sacramento. Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
Let's check out Sacramento's starting lineup. Fox runs point with Herter by his side. Domantas Sabonis out there with Trey Lyles. And it's Barnes in at the 3 slot.
You want to take away the shooting of Young, but in the pick and roll, Trey can dish it effectively.
Barnes, no good.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Young from long range. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's Fox. Rebounded by the Hawks.
A tremendous guard to have at your disposal. Fox is a shot creator who continues to get his teammates involved as well.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You will gladly take those.
Fox for 3. Fox can't get that one to fall. And Richard De'Aaron Fox continues to impress offensively.
He likes to shoot now. Fox not afraid to let it go from behind the arc. Percentage is down a bit last year, but Fox maintains that confidence to keep shooting. The persistence resonates with his teammates.
Capella screen on Fox. Young can't hit.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Fox goes in, and it's Fox with the jam.
Boy, Fox, there may not be a quicker player with the ball in his hands.
For Atlanta, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here's Young. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
You know, with Trey Young, he almost embraces being the villain to other teams' fan bases. It's like he feeds off the fans heckling him on the road.
Well, Grant, as you said with Young, he's been the villain in the playoffs more than a few times.
Yeah, B.A., players who can embrace that are good for the NBA. Trey Young has fun being a thorn as a visiting player, and he always backs it up with his play.
There's the drive, and the layup is good off the glass.
The quicks off Trey Young. He gets to the rim at will. Better come with help side defense.
Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
Back to Fox. And Young pulls it down. The Hawks leading. From deep. Young missing again.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Left side Murray. Off target from three-point range. The Kings have gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. 4-3. And it's Lyles missing. Atlanta's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Murray finds Capella. Outside Young. Sacramento grabs the miss. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds in the game.
Well, after the first-round exit in 22, the Hawks front brass admitted perhaps they've been too complacent with the roster. So that changed this summer, trading for an all-star in DeJounte Murray. He can make a big impact with his two-way talent.
Pass to Fox. For 3. He's got it. 3 for 7 now.
A smooth-looking three-point shot. I think Fox is feeling it.
Outside Young. Atlanta again missing.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Now Fox. Back to Herter. Here's Sabonis. Outside Barnes. Going inside. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
The Hawks have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. 29 seconds left in the first quarter here. And Young gets it to go.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
The Hawks have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. To the inside. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And this is how unselfish Young is. When he sees an open teammate, he gets them the rock.
Here's Lyles. No good with the triple. Outside Young. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. A big-time effort for Trae Young. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
And the DeJounte Murray trade sort of came out of left field. Seemed mutual as the Spurs went to a younger direction and wanted Murray to play for a contender. A trade where everyone involved gets what they want.
Griffin is out there with Bogdan Bogdanovic. Then there's John Collins. Then there's Sadiq Bey. And it's Fernando in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Bogdanovic, that's good.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And it's Monk missing. Atlanta is shooting efficiently, 50% so far.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Outside Murray. Back to Monk. Ooh, Griffin with the steal. To the paint. Here's Bey. The rebound by Murray. The Kings trailing. Left side Mitchell. Pass to Holmes. And rejected. Bogdanovic against Mitchell. To the inside. Kicks it out to Collins. And it's good. 2 points.
Yeah, that's a good look for Collins. I like the offensive approach right there.
Timeout call. Sacramento. So the Kings making a change here. Metu's checked in. Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Outside Monk. Pass to Mitchell. To end the run. And Bey pulls it down. The Hawks have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Bogdanovic against Mitchell. Bogdanovic down low. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start. Well, there's so much worldwide talent in basketball right now. Teams have scouts in every corner of the globe, RJ.
Yeah, you have so much talent around this league, and you only have to go back a few years when you had every single postseason award was won by an international player. You had Pascal Siakam, Rudy Gobert, Giannis, and Luka Doncic when you talk about Rookie of the Year. So it was so much talent overseas, and it's all starting to come to the best league in the world.
Bey from long range. Another three for Atlanta.
Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want. The guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Bogdanovich from long range. And they'll get another chance.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Bay. Doesn't go for him. And the Kings going the other way now.
Yeah, the shocker of the 2022 trade deadline. A deal centered around Domantas Sabonis going to Sacramento and Tyrese Halliburton sent to Indy.
A minute 35 left in the second period. Bogdanovich, that's good.
And this is why Bogdanovich is a vital cog in this offense. It's his ability to stretch the floor like that.
That blockbuster Sabonis-Halliburton trade. What do you make of it for the Kings?
Well, you know, B.A., Sacramento was a guard-heavy team. Sabonis adds size. He also adds playmaking, and I love his motor. I think it was a move to even out their roster.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks.
Team change. Substitution on the court.
Kings on D. It's a 13-point game. And he gets the bucket.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
56 seconds left in the second. Young way outside. Another three for Atlanta.
Watch how Young outsmarts the defense, going for the pull-up jumper when they're unprepared.
Sabonis right side. From the line. Here's Barnes. Can't hit that one. Hunter with some nice D. Atlanta's got it going from distance in the second quarter. 4 of 5 from deep. Murray passes to Capella. There's Young with the three. Gets the three to fall. Young's got 6 points in the quarter.
Trust Young to put the offense on his back. He loves showing up and doing big numbers for his team.
Fox. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Free throws good for Fox.
Shooting for Sacramento.
And so he makes both from the line.
We look at the pace of this league, and Fox, look, he is built for it.
Young from long range. Another three for Atlanta.
Guys, just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Shot's good by Sabonis.
Just doing his job. Sabonis is there to snag the offensive rebound and put it right back.
That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, would. Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Taking a look at the Kings. Fox runs point with Herter by his side. Barnes is out there with Trey Lyles. And it's Sabonis in at the 5. Tries again. Here's Young. 4 on the clock. And he lays it up and in. Young's got 19 points.
A jumper that is pretty and effective. Young's game starts with his shot.
Here's Fox. Soft touch off the glass. Deflects the pass. Atlanta's gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. It's tipped. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Young on the attack. And he comes up with a bucket. He's got 21.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Picked by Sabonis. The three from Barnes. Rebounded by the Hawks. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all of the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." BA?
All right, thanks, Allie. The Hawks have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter.
You know, this Hawks team really does score the ball well. Lots of dynamic players on this team, and Young has made a huge difference in their production.
Here's Murray. That one's good from the corner. Murray's gotten his second bucket.
Despite his relatively quiet night, they are still winning, and that just shows this team is more than just about one guy.
And the layup is good off the glass. So about Atlanta, just how far can this team make it?
Well, BA, there's no question they'll be efficient on the offensive end. But the question is, can they put everything else together and be a complete team? That'll ultimately be the difference. Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
Fox for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Okongwu's got 5 rebounds tonight. Fox outside. Fires the 3. Sinks it from distance. Fox has got 7 points for the quarter.
He's having one of those nights. Fox just filling it up.
And the slam dunk by Capella.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Here's Herter. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
Young way outside. Here's Capella. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
Yeah, offensively, Capella's game is grabbing offensive boards. You have to put a body on him. It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
And a new group getting ready for the Kings. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Domantas Sabonis. Murray comes in for Lyles. Davis, he's checked in for Barnes. And it's Monk in for Herter. Now a timeout called by Atlanta. Some changes for Sacramento. Metu comes in for Holmes, and Mitchell subbed in for Fox. And we've got 1:18 left in the third. They set the pick. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. He can't get it to go, so Sacramento will take it the other way. Mitchell with the ball. Now Bogdanovich defending. Davis from long range. The rebound by Bogdanovich.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in those possessions. Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
The 3 is up. Rebounded by the Hawks. And a fast break now for the Hawks. And Griffin gets it to go.
With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
Here's Murray. Got a hand on it. Outside Bogdanovich. Bay left side. Fires the 3. This one for 3. Bogdanovich, no good. The Kings have gotten 6 of 14 shots to drop in this third quarter. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on John Collins.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Bogdanovich from long range. And Metu pulls it down. Outside Mitchell. There's the 3. And that's not going to go. And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Sadiq Bey out there with Bruno Fernando. Then there's Griffin. Then there's John Collins. And it's Bogdanovich in at the point guard position. So that's the Hawks 5. And he lobs it up to the rim. Shot's good by Metu.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
RJ, you played with some of the greats. LeBron, Duncan, Dirk, Jason Kidd, just to name a few. But if the game were on the line, who would you want taking the last shot? Putting you on the spot here.
I'm going to be really honest. I have been in great situations with all of those guys, and they have all delivered. So this isn't, but I'm going to go with the person that's delivered the biggest shot of my career, and that was Kyrie Irving, and he hit the clutchest shot in NBA history. Argue with me if you want. You're going to lose it.
Okay, no argument here. Mitchell against Bey. Banked it in off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 20.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender. Poor guy.
Monk passes to Murray. Collins with the rebound.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
And Collins with the jam.
Whoa, did you see that? John Collins. A little bit of sauce on that slam.
Mitchell, the pass to Murray. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 4th assist with that last one.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Pass to Fernando. Outside for Bey. Wide open. Kept alive by Atlanta. Collins outside. Griffin against Monk. Clock at 6. Griffin's shot is off. Sacramento has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. Metu in the post. Working on Griffin. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
No debate there. He got hammered.
I think the Kings have been struggling with the lack of consistency in their play, their lineups, their front office. Seems like there is constant change.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. And a new group getting ready for the Kings. Lyles, he's checked in for Murray. Barnes comes in for Davis. Herter's checked in for Monk. And De'Aaron Fox is subbed in for Mitchell. Fires in the triple. Well, you wonder what change in Sacramento could get the franchise back on track, RJ.
Well, roster shakeups could get some quick results, but I do think the future could be bright in Sacramento if they can build around their strengths and be very, very patient.
And you know, they've got a passionate fan base, too.
Very passionate and a hungry one.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hawks. Domantas Sabonis, he's checked in for Metu. Atlanta's got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the 4th. 0 for 4. Pass to Young. Picked up by Okongwu. Nice move. To the wing, right side. From deep, Capella. And the ball out of play. The Kings will have it.
That was okay, let's say that was an odd play. You don't see misconnections like that too often.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
And it's Fox missing. And for Atlanta, they're shooting it well. Almost 50% from the floor. Young on the attack. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Young's got 23.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
1:07 left in the game. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And their number 4 overall pick, Keegan Murray, making a quick impact. one of the most efficient players in college basketball at Iowa last year. He went on to win MVP of the 2K23 Summer League. Can he become a rising star for the Kings? It'll be fun to watch.
The Hawks shooting around 30% since the fourth quarter got underway.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Hawks.
They made a point to get some good looks.
Yes, they were able to pound the ball inside. I love it.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Trae Young.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
Okongwu with the bucket.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
Murray, no good. And so here's Sacramento, down by 15. Here's Fox. And he drew the blocking foul, so he'll go to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Capella. That one's off.
Atlanta foul. Clint Capella, third person. Team starter.
Good on the second one. Outside Young. And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing it.
In the back. Let's rewind here a little bit. Go back to when you played. Who were some of the guards you really enjoyed playing against?
What if I start with the list of the guys, Kevin, I didn't enjoy playing against? if I named Allen Iverson, Mitch Richmond, oh, and of course, Michael Jordan, not the funnest nights at work, if you get my drift. But I did love playing one John Barry.
Now Sacramento starting 5. The backcourt pair will be Fox with Herter. Lyles out there with Barnes. And it's Sabonis in at the 5 spot.
Fox not a jump shooter, just doing a great job of mixing it up offensively now.
And so it's the Kings getting on the board first. And it's Simons missing.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Lillard outside. And Nurkic has it in the corner. Off target from 3-point range.
When it comes to teams that have struggled in recent years, the Kings come to mind. And those recent years actually extend out a lot longer than anyone wants to admit. It's just been one tough season after another.
And here are the Trailblazers now. Sacramento able to drain the 3. Lillard attacking. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. Quick start for the Kings in this one. I now would send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Guys, I did have a chance to talk with the head coach of the Kings. He's confident in their ability to win the battle of the low post. That's where he would like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get. Let their big men go to work.
Thanks, David. And through the Kings' struggles, Brent, they've had many good players. But it's hard to believe they haven't reached the playoffs since 2006.
It's really a head scratcher, Kevin, and you can see that they're hungry. They want to get back to the postseason, but they just need some continuity. They need some guys to really pull together. And in order for all of that to happen, you got to establish an identity. And under this new coach, maybe that'll happen.
For Sacramento, they've gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here.
See how dangerous De'Aaron Fox can be when he uses that speed.
Portland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Passes to Nurkic. Lets it go from deep, and Damian Lillard, good for the 3. Lillard's got 5.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
3-pointer, Lillard. He can't get that one to fall. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. There's the pass to Herter. Now Lyles. Back to Herter. Pass to Lyles. The kick out to Sabonis. 6 on the shot clock. Kings moving the ball around.
2 minutes.
Here's Herter. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now, here's Grant. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Nurkic with it. Good, and Grant gets the assist.
And Grant with a nice heads-up play, willing to make the next pass.
You know, Greg Anthony, people talk about Jeremy Grant as a scorer, but what about his passing?
Significantly better moving the ball along. He's leaving no stone unturned as he looks to maximize his abilities.
And it's Lillard missing.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Here's Nurkic. Pass to Grant. Kicks it out to Lillard. Grant sets a screen for Lillard. Drills it from outside. Lillard's got 10 points.
And this is where Lillard is most dangerous. He's going to look to shoot a lot of threes.
And once again off the mark by Sacramento. And so Grant will bring it up for the Trailblazers, trailing by 4. Fires from deep, and another 3 for Portland.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Timeout is called, first of the game for Sacramento.
It's time for some Pacers. Here they come.
So Portland ends up going with the new group.
Your Blazers.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
It's party time, Portland. Here are your Blazers.
And we've got a lineup change here for Sacramento.
I'm pumped up, fans. Great job again by the Blazers.
Sacramento's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Mitchell against Johnson. Murray outside. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
And in getting that 3 to go, he snaps an 11-0 run by Portland.
In the corner, it's Little. Now, here's Monk. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first.
Fans, have a big round of applause for your Trailblazers youth dance team.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Blazers?
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Little out there with Reddish. Then it's Johnson. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Eubanks in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. Now, here's Johnson. And stolen by Murray. Lays it up and banks it in. Murray's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And Rashawn Holmes gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Johnson, the pass to Little. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Making the effort to get himself a high percentage opportunity. And Nasir Little, just aggressive.
And you look at the young talent the Blazers have, a nice young core group that can grow. Simon's the big name from that group.
Now, here's Mitchell. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Simons and Little Greg, a pair of names Portland fans are definitely excited about.
And they've shown that they can be valuable players. Portland got a lot younger with the trades they made last year. Now they have to have that youth develop.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
On the wing, Mitchell. No good from outside. Trailblazers trail by 8. Johnson outside. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Mitchell is double. And here's Davis for 3. Mitchell dishes to Davis. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Davis has got his first bucket of the night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And there's the foul. It's on Keegan Murray. That is his first foul of the game. Sacramento making some changes. Fox against Lillard. Here's Nurkic. Barnes grabs the miss.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Now here's Herter. He's got 5. Just 5 to shoot. And there's a whistle. It goes on Shaedon Sharpe. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well. Because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
Pretty good. The dribble set that up, got some space, and then knocked it down.
And Lillard kicks to Simons. Out to the right wing. Kicks it out to Grant. Here's Nurkic. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Nurkic.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
There's 1:54 left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Lyons. Back to Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
How about Fox just getting to the rim right there? Great to see him explode at times.
Simons, the pass to Sharpe. Back to Simons. Fox against Nurkic. Kicks it out to Lillard. And it's off from three-point range. And the Kings with possession. They're on a 14-6 run.
And the 0 Damian Lillard wears on his jersey is more than just a number to him.
Yeah, Greg, we know that represents the letter O, as Dame grew up in Oakland, went to college in Ogden, and became an NBA star in Oregon. Oh my, that's a lot of O's.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Three-pointer, Lillard. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
You have to appreciate Lillard tonight just showing this kind of effort and not afraid, again, to put his team on his back.
Here's Hurt. He has 5. Out of bounds, Portland takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the half. Three-pointer, Lillard. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Another reminder that Damian Lillard can be explosive, and we love it.
And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And how about the confidence to pull up from out there, and what skill to knock it down.
And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Herter's got 8.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out.
All right, David, thank you.
The Trailblazers, 33. The Kings, 41. Bang, get ready for the Milwaukee.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Second half underway, and here's who Mike Brown's got on the floor. The backcourt pair will be Fox with Herter. Sabonis is out there with Lyons, and it's Barnes in at the 3. I know one thing the Kings wanted to focus on this season, and Brent, that was defense.
Well, they're a team that's been at the bottom of the league on the defensive ratings for quite some time. And one way to remain competitive is to bring your defensive intensity on a nightly basis. It's going to be a point of emphasis for this new coaching staff to get these guys on board.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Now that's good patience as Fox uses the pump fake, and that throws the defender off balance.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for Anthony Simons.
And we see Portland revamping on the fly. A lot of changes, but it's not a rebuild. This new look roster hoping to keep the Blazers relevant while also giving them a greater upside long term.
Here's Sharp. Sinks the three-pointer. Sharp's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Nurkic getting more and more comfortable at finding the open men on this team.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Lyles kicks to Sabonis, and that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Reddish, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. 6 to shoot. Lyles, no good on the triple.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure we don't give him too good of a look.
Nurkic finds Reddish. Back to Nurkic from the arc. And the Trailblazers, another three.
Not bad. Nurkic with a nice shot there, especially off of that assist.
Timeout called by the Kings.
We're on the lookout for the loudest band who'd like a free t-shirt tonight. That was off.
Kings leading now by 4.
Your Blazer dancer.
Now Fox. 15 points in the game. The pass to Sabonis. Back to Fox. Drives to the hoop, and it's Fox with the jam.
Oh, that gets everybody fired up. The point guard, De'Aaron Fox, up on the rim.
Here's Grant. An easy 2 points on the layup. Grant's got his first 2 points of the night.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Lyles no good. Trailblazers trail by 4.
And sometimes a trade is exactly what a player needs. And that was the case with Yusuf Nurkic.
Back in 2017, you remember, it was Jokic, Nurkic, back and forth. They were getting limited playing time, and then finally there was a trade that allowed Nurkic to get from Denver to Portland. He's kind of doubled up everything in terms of his production since then.
Gets the front of the rim and out. Portland's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Lillard misses.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Offensive rebound. A second chance effort. Sabonis with the bucket. Sabonis has got 6.
Yeah, Sabonis just cleaning the board, taking care of business. That's just too easy if you're the defense.
Pass to Nurkic. 1:14 left in the third quarter of the game. Grant kicks to Nurkic. Back to Grant. And he uses the glass on the layup. Grant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, when he gets into the paint, he starts to get hungry. He goes right through the defense. He's a straight line guy.
And here's Herter. He's got 8. Here's Lyles. Barnes finds Herter. That ball moving here by the Kings. Barnes outside. Fires the 3. They get it back. And stolen by Lillard. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. And the dunk by Grant.
That is a good option. You could throw that ball just about anywhere. Even the top of the square. Jeremy Grant ripping one off.
A screen on Lillard. The wide open look here for Fox. No good with the triple. And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for Portland. That gives them the lead. Lillard's got the lead up to 3 now for the Trailblazers.
Those are the kind of shots that Lillard, when he gets in these hot streaks throughout the course of the season, gets more and more consistent with.
Timeout called by the Kings. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Trailblazers. He's got 8 3-pointers in the game now. What a job he's doing from long range. Back to the action in just a minute. 3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. Reddish out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Sharp in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Here's Lyles. The Trailblazers pull it in. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
On average, 4 to 6 coaching changes happen after every regular season. And in 2021, the Trailblazers parted ways with their coach after 9 seasons. And Chauncey Billups was brought in as their new leader.
Some changes for Sacramento. Murray's checked in for Trey Lyles. And Monk's subbed in for Kevin Huerter. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Guys, during that last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups talk to his team. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
Thank you, David. Well, we know, Brent, the Blazers front office really seems to like Coach Chauncey Billups. They feel he brings a certain toughness to that team.
Yeah, the accountability part is what they lean on with Chauncey, and obviously a great connection in the point guard mentality between Chauncey and Damian Lillard, but immediately a lot of respect given to him because of how he carried himself in his career. So it's been a welcome change for the organization, and we'll see if they can build upon last year.
We had a nice open look right there.
Well, that's a bonus right there to have DeMontis step out and shoot the 3 and stretch out the defense.
Murray scanning the floor. Fox against Lillard. Fox is doubled. Here's Murray. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
Shooting for Sacramento, Murray. 2 shots.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast.
The previous play is under
everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Nurkic finds Lillard. Back to Nurkic, wide open. And that one goes long.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
The rebound by Grant.
Well, you can tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
The Kings trail by 3. Here's Fox. There's the drive, and it's Fox with the jam.
De'Aaron Fox having one of those nights where he's feeling it.
Lillard surveying the D. Kicks it to Reddish. Pass to Lillard. Grant with the ball. Out left to the wing. Murray with the defensive effort.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Lillard against Barnes. Feeds to Murray. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Nurkic setting the pick for Lillard. Back to Nurkic. Lillard outside. To stop the drought. And then Lillard slams it in.
That's a tip of the cap there. Always wanting to take the big shot for his team. Lillard makes more than his fair share.
Fox against Lillard. Fox passes to Murray. Barnes kicks to Monk. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Monk's got the game tied up here for Sacramento. Fox against Lillard. Nurkic with it. To the right side. Here's Reddish. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Reddish has got his first points of the night.
And Cam Reddish is representing.
Fox feeling it out a bit. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Lillard finds Grant. Portland moving the ball. Passes it to Sharp. Shoots the three. Knocks down the three.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Barnes passes to Sabonis. It falls! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And that's the reason why Sabonis gets the rock. He's just upping the ante.
Yes!
And he wants the ball at the end of the games. You can see why Lillard's stepping up again to the challenge.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Fox. And so here's Portland. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Lillard kicks to Nurkic. Lillard against Fox. Back to Nurkic. The pass to Lillard. Now here's Nurkic. Launches a three. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And so it's Portland winning this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
And the Trailblazers start out with the ball. And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. Okongwu at the 4 with Capella at the 5. And it's Hunter in at the 3. Grant the pass to Nurkic. To the wing on the left. 5 to shoot. Pass to Grant. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. And Nurkic with the bucket on the assist from Grant.
Good to see Nurk knocking it down from deep, showing he has some range too.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. He's checked in for the Hawks. On offense, here are the Hawks. It's a three-point game.
This Hawks squad looking to get back to their winning ways. Had a stretch not long ago of 10 straight playoff appearances.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Lillard fires away from way outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Young way outside. And the Hawks with another 3. Smitty with the Hawks. Can they get back to consistently competing for a championship, you think?
BA, it sure seems they've got the talent to do so. Good combination of young talent and wily vets. They did it in 2021, but can they do it again?
Now here's Nurkic. Over Capella. Nurkic finds Simons. Back to Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
I love it. Nurkic rattling the iron.
There's Young with the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Nurkic's shot is good.
The playmaking skills of Lillard. Reads defenses so well and recognizes when they've left a teammate uncovered.
Now here's Bay. Outside Young. Picked up by Okongwu. Unloads. And it's Atlanta scoring again.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Outside for Grant. Lets it go from deep. The shot that time not on target. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Young way outside. The quick look, no good that time.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Count it. Nurkic just got 10.
Nurkic, this is his game. Size, strength, and shot-making ability.
And Yusuf Nurkic, a solid role player, fits well into any team environment. A great passer and doesn't need touches to contribute.
Lillard can't get it to go. The Hawks leading. Here's Murray. And again, it's Atlanta.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
Lillard passes to Nurkic. The rebound by Murray. And we saw last year, Nurkic can also act as a mentor with young players, Grant.
Yeah, BA, and that's a great veteran presence for Nurkic. Not a star player by any means, but a player everyone would want on their team.
Bay, no good. The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. For 3, here's Lillard. Hits the three-pointer.
Taking more of them lately. Lillard getting comfortable from 3.
Young attacking. And the layup falls. He's got 13.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Now here's Lillard. Lets it go from 11. Count that bucket. Lillard's got his second basket.
Stepping in for that shot. Great idea by Dame.
Lillard against Young. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Portland trailing here. Here's Sharp, and he jams it home with authority.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
Oh, neither of these teams can miss. At the same time, neither is playing a ton of defense either.
Lillard against Murray. Pass to Grant. Oh, got a piece of it. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Capella.
Trailblazers ball.
23 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And here's Nurkic. Clock at 4. And Young pulls it down.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Okongwu, no good. Grant, right side. And there's the call on Sadiq Bey. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
A big time. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And from what we've seen from the Hawks, what's your take so far?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's their strategy. Try to overwhelm you. Try to put you in a hole you have to dig yourself out of.
Drew Eubanks out there with Nasir Little. Then it's Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Cam Reddish. And it's Johnson in at the 1. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. And defense is now all about switching. Smitty, when you played, would you rather be switched onto a big inside or onto a smaller, quicker player on the perimeter?
Easy answer for me, B.A. I would definitely love to be switched on a little guy and use my size and strength. Obviously, they'll have the advantage with the quickness, but I do not want to get bruised up by those big guys.
Now here's Johnson. Ooh, Griffin with the steal. 3 on 3. Outside Bogdanovich. Takes a 3. Kept alive. Out to the right wing. Jacks up a 3. And there's Griffin. That's good. On the assist by Collins. Griffin's got 6 points.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Here's Johnson. Pass to Eubanks. Back to Johnson. It's Little on the wing. From downtown, and again, it's Portland with a 3.
Doesn't take many of those, but Nasir Little from beyond the arc. In his 3rd season, Nasir Little saw increased playing time and the opportunity to show his value, which he did not waste.
Portland has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Pass to Johnson. Down low. Here's Eubanks. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. You know, talking about Little, his 2021-22 season was cut short after suffering a shoulder tear.
B.A., I hated that. Prior to that injury, Little was having the best stretch of his career, averaging 13 points and 7 rebounds on 45% shooting and 40% from 3 in 13 games.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 5. And here's Nurkic for 3. And it's Portland with another.
Nurkic has it going on right now. Keep feeding the big fella.
Here's Bogdanovich. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. The Trailblazers have gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start of the second. And out of bounds, Atlanta will have it. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Fernando. Okongwu comes in for John Collins. DeJounte Murray checked in for Griffin. And it's Young in for Bogdanovich. Now here's Murray. 5 points in the game. And it's Murray finishing it off.
I like this from Murray. This is what the team needs from him. He's a catalyst.
Lillard. And here's Grant from the arc. And again, It's the Trailblazers from deep.
That's outstanding decision-making there to change his shot and find an open teammate for an easy basket.
There's Young with the three. They kick it out to Murray. From outside the arc. Outside Young. The three ball. Knocks down the triple. Young's got 18.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved. After 9 seasons together in Portland, the backcourt duo of Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum are no longer teammates. C.J. sent to New Orleans.
Atlanta's gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. Young can't hit.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Back to Simons. Plenty of space. And the Blazers getting another bucket right there. Atlanta's gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Murray drives in. Back to Okongwu. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Okongwu's got his first 2 points of the night.
That's good planning, and that's good execution. And that's a great look.
And Lillard puts up a deep three. Atlanta with a rebound. Outside Hunter. Hunter, a screen on Lillard. Here's Young, plenty of space. Misses the jumper.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Pass to Nurkic. Grant outside. Takes the three. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And a deep three from Young. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
33. And let's hear it for the Jabberwockies.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
On the court for the Hawks. Okongwu at the 4 with Capella at the 5. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position.
Hawks ball starts the second half. Let's hear it.
The Hawks leading.
In the 2021 playoffs, Trae Young was unreal, leading the Atlanta Hawks to the Eastern Conference Finals. The first round series against the Knicks was memorable.
Hawks ball starts the
Murray from outside.
Let's hear it for your
On defense, the Trailblazers. Young from long range. And it's Young again missing.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
And Smitty, Trae Young in New York, electric against the Knicks.
He was, B.A. He was taunting the crowd in the Mecca. We saw another level of Trae Young, the ability to be the man in a series, doing it on the biggest stage in New York City.
And year in and year out, there's one thing we know for certain about the Blazers. They've got some of the best fans in the NBA.
And how about the fan base in Portland? They're passionate and they really understand the game.
That's so true, B.A. I mean, even in lean years, they come out to support their club. And when they're on top, all of Rip City gets caught up in the buzz. Portland's a great basketball town.
Now here's Young. 22 points for him. The layup misses. Now Lillard. Pass to Simons. Puts it up from the high post. He can't get that one to fall. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Here's Okongwu. The kick to Hunter. Now here's Capella. Here's Okongwu. Oh, hammer it home.
That hurt.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Now here's Lillard. He's got 9. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Lillard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And Lillard has a shoot-first mentality. Once he gets positioning inside, he looks to score.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Portland has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Back to Nurkic. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Sharp. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
Just a smart pass by Nurkic, taking advantage of an open guy.
Left side, Young. Pass to Okongwu. They kick it out to Murray. Here's Capella. Shot clock at 5. Hunter with the ball. Nurkic picks him up. Second shot opportunity. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 6th rebound on the night. There's Simons with a 3. The rebound by the Hawks. Outside Young. Pass to Capella. Okongwu inside. Working on Grant. There's Young with the 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got 7 rebounds in the game. And it's Simons missing. Atlanta's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Now Capella. Pass to Hunter. Here's Okongwu. Outside Young. The Hawks need to get one up here. Hey, puts up a 3. Okongwu, no good. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. And here's Lillard. For the lead. Sinks the tray. Lillard's got 7 points here in the quarter.
You cannot let Dame get good looks, especially from the corner.
Here's Hunter. So it'll be 2. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the coach's challenge, these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look.
After review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
.40 seconds left in the third quarter here. Young with it. Nurkic picks him up. And Young gets it to go.
What a fearless scorer Young is. And he does it in many different ways.
Now a timeout called by Portland. A line change here for Portland. The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Here's Reddish. Misses the 3. And the Hawks shooting at about 44% so far. And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul. Hawks ball starts the second half. Let's hear it for your Blazers D.
Collins inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now a 3-point Hawks lead.
Attacking the teeth of that defense. This is where Collins makes his living.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for Atlanta. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Cam Reddish is out there with Nasir Little. Then there's Johnson. Then it's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Eubanks in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
Love that from Bogdanovic, finishing with power.
Pass to Reddish. Outside Johnson. Back to Little. 6 on the shot clock. Let's go with a 3. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
Yeah, all game long, they've been also playing well inside in the paint. Lots of points are coming their way thanks to them attacking the interior.
Now here's Bogdanovic. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. To the middle. Here's Fernando. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
That close in against a way shorter defender, you could just put up 2.
Pass to Eubanks. Right side Reddish. Fires from deep. Atlanta with a rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds now. Bay left side. Collins passes to Bay. Now Bogdanovic. Bay with a screen on Johnson. A good look from Bogdanovic. Again, Atlanta. Portland has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Here's Johnson. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible.
It's nice to see they're not settling for 3-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside. And just wasn't able to set up in time.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there.
Starts the fourth and final quarter. It's 6-man time.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Pass to Capella. Now here's Young. Capella, screen on Lillard. There's Young with the 3. Here's Okongwu. Left side Murray. Another shot. And it's good on the lay-in. And the Hawks lead by 5.
An explosive athlete with the ball in his hands. DeJounte Murray doing a dance and creating space for his shot.
Now here's Lillard. From behind the arc. And scoring. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
There's Young with the 3. Hits the trifecta. Young's got 11 in the second half.
Trae Young doesn't get rattled and plays very well under pressure. Okay, when you're trying to make a comeback, you can't be hucking up low percentage threes. You have to find a better shot within the offense.
Now here's Young. Back to Murray. Pass to Okongwu. 5 on the clock. Young from long range. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got rebound number 8 now. Lillard passes to Grant. Lillard against Young. And here's Nurkic. It's stolen by Hunter. And now the Hawks on the break. Young with it. Now guarded by Simons. From the wing. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
Here's Lillard. 1:09 left to play in the fourth. Grant with a screen on Murray. Inside. Outside Young. Screen by Capella. Nifty move. And the nice layup by Young. Young's got 31.
He does a good job of making quick reads and quick decisions off ball screens. Young always looking under control.
From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from downtown? And it's a 10-point Hawks lead. They haven't looked like themselves the last few possessions.
They haven't. This is when they really need to be patient and get a clean look.
Here's Sharp. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Outside Murray. Back to Okongwu. Simons with a steal. Portland calls timeout. They're trailing by 10. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
They just haven't put it all together tonight.
They are left picking up the remains of their game plan. Better luck next time.
Here's Simons. No good. And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's